Great. Thanks, everyone. So there's a slide I think that's going to come up in a minute. So what I've done is I've adapted recommendations from a UN climate change report that can be added to any litmus test for equity-related work, be it grassroots policy or system transformation, with local examples on impact on immigrants. I propose that the local strategies and I think the slide's coming up now, requires equity of impact across three key dimensions. Number one, intergenerational equity. So meaning policies and solutions that are good for everyone in our current generation, as well as being good for future generations. Local examples include the cradle to career approach of Prosper Us, coordinated by United Way, and the City of Windsor's Pathway to Potential and Community Safety and Wellbeing Plan. This kind of work can help first generation newcomers break away from poverty, which they are overrepresented in. Remarkably, second generations tend to change this trend, but generational poverty remains a reality for many. The second dimension is that of international or cross-border equity. So understanding how local decisions impact people, resources, and environments internationally. From externalities of globalization to the migrant workers, refugee claimants, international students, and temporary foreign workers in our communities, there are plenty of case studies. The third dimension is national application equity. So meaning that laws and policies, even if fair and just, must be applied fairly to all. So Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ, and Indigenous movements continue to expose the disparities in applications of policies on marginalized communities. This includes economic barriers when we look at the mismatch of employment opportunities afforded to newcomers against their educational levels. Living in one of the most diverse communities in Canada, I really believe that we are sitting on a goldmine of talent, skills, and innovation that we are grossly underutilizing. Worse, their unique perspectives could hold the key to solving many of the issues of our time, including climate change, so we need to bring them forward. These three dimensions can only be achieved if we practice procedural and distributive justice, meaning full participation in decision-making and equitable ownership of the benefits and outcomes. The Windsor-Essex Local Immigration Partnership is a great example of a collective of champions across sectors that is pushing for this kind of procedural change, with much success in adding newcomer voices in local strategies for transportation, housing, employment, and health. But if we're being honest, these might be exceptions. Most of us know we have a really long way to go, and all of this has to amount to a need for a significant cultural shift. For this and other reasons, our YMCA tries to push the envelope on all of these principles. Currently, we're leading the We Value Partnership, a national pilot project that seeks to revolutionize the newcomer serving sector through technology and service delivery innovation to capture and leverage the capacities, the skills, the talents, and the aptitudes of newcomers. We've engaged over 50 partners in education, employment, health, government, and community services. And together we're trying to do the hard work of changing systems, perceptions, and outcomes towards fair and equitable representation for newcomers in all aspects of our Windsor-Essex community. I've included links to all noted initiatives and invite you to consider getting involved. Thank you.